call Haloyim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, out to Indianapolis camp. And I wanted to name this, These Hoes Can't Ride With Me. Okay? Now, what you looking here is a clip from the Akim, or elder slash, I'm not for sure, Gabar Adwam. Okay? I'll Adawan Ratazah. I'll leave the link to this video if you're interested in the full content. It's a great video. Sit not with another man's wife. Can you see that on there? Okay, it doesn't show that on there. Sit not with another man's wife, which you know is found in the book of Sirach. Neither have drink wine with her. Okay? And this is just a little glimpse of, today's Western Eve. And woman, but starting with Eve, though, definitely, maybe the sheet of, well, now Eve.
No. Hey, man, Rasta man. Hey, yo, that's enough. I do that. That's me. That's my job, brother.
Look, that's all I wanted to get right there. That's all I wanted to show you. I feel like that's enough. He said, that's my job. What does that mean? That's his woman. Okay? His woman. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and 28. This is King Solomon. Yahweh Shai, if you can receive that. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I found not. One among 1,000 have I found. Okay? One man among 1,000 have I found. One man. But a woman amongst all those have I not found. Come on, man. His soul seeketh for a good woman, but he hasn't found one. And see, the woman led to the downfall of King Solomon. Part of the punishment of Yahweh Shai. Because once again, I've already stated that King Solomon was Yahweh Shai prior to that. Also Adam, okay? Isaac too, okay? So he didn't find a good woman. And he had wives on wives, thousands of women. I can't calculate the wife ratio, but he had thousands of women concubine to go along with his wives, okay? So, he didn't find a good one. This is Sirach 26 and 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found a fountain. Now, that thirsty traveler that has found the fountain, that's like, to me, this common sense. When you walk in, you've been distances, and you thirsting. When that water's there, you're gonna take that opportunity. The Lord is saying she will open her mouth as a thirsty. That's like in comparison to somebody. That doesn't mean she's thirsty. She's opening her mouth for another reason. And drink of every water near her. Every type of water, every bottle you give her, no. Okay? No. This is going into a man's genital, okay? Literally, to put it straight. By every hedge will she sit down. So by every fella that entertains her, will she partake with. Okay? And open her quiver against every arrow. That's why I said when you go up, that fountain is speaking of a man's Johnson & Johnson. Okay? Okay, and what do you think these are the arrows? These ain't the arrows of second Esdras in chapter 16. When he said, mighty is he that bendeth the bow. Okay, and the arrows that get shot across the world will not return. Okay, no, these arrows are the arrows that he's given to a man. And it says right here, she sat down and opened her quiver against every arrow. Okay, so this is the mentality of women that we're dealing with. Okay, and let me give you another example right here.
This is the Mocha Fest. The Mocha Fest is held every year. It is held on Memorial Day weekend in Houston, Texas. This is what is going on there. And this is where the STD rate is skyrocketing in Houston.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Like this. This is the Mocha Fest. The Mocha Fest is held every year. It is held on Memorial Day weekend in Houston, Texas. This is what is going on there. And this is where the STD rate
So right
is
there, you see
skyrocketing
it.
in
Okay,
Houston.
you see it. She will open her mouth to every traveler. I mean, to at every opportunity. Just put it like that. At every opportunity. That's Smoker Fest. Look that up. That just took place in Houston. Okay, and it's this. Whew. If you're not vexed in these days, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, now let me give you a quick history lesson. What led to this for you to understand? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife. That means take in a woman, a wife to be yours. How do you take in that wife? By going to the altar and getting married? No, by laying with this woman. Okay? And she being not of another man's wife. Okay? Which that's close to impossible today, you know? And I'm an unfortunate victim of that. So that's the only opportunity I had not to do that. I passed up on it. I had a virgin, didn't pop her, you know? And the rest of these women have been whores, just to put it that way, okay? So set myself up for that, I guess, in so many ways, or it was just the will of Yahweh I was shot, okay? So thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Okay, once again, first baby mama, abortion. Second baby mama, 2 children prior to me. Okay, so there's an example. Thou shalt build an house. Unfortunately, I can relate to that. And thou shalt not dwell therein. And I mean on the opposite ends, to keep it real with you fellas. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof. So whatever you put into is going to not be there for you. Okay? So these are the curses. Once again, Deuteronomy 28. That this is all going down from 15, when he told us from 1 through 15 how blessed our nation will be. But if you fuck up, and you are all the way down to 68 from that point. Okay? And this is part of it. And many other scriptures that back this up. You know, this is just not found in one chapter. All right? I just want to brief us on how, you know, these women could be so cold and so trifling, okay? Because, he said it. This is Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Okay? And Salakia. Hold on. Salaki. Not right now. This is yeah, he gonna do that, but not right now. I jumped ahead a little bit. Peekaboo. This is this is Isaiah 32:11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and guard sackcloth upon your loins. And you know what? Shout out to you aqua that are sincere out here, okay? But to the rest of you women, the Lord gonna make you do this. This is not gonna be a choice. He's gonna put this spirit on you, okay? First of all, he's taking away all of your delicacies. He's gonna take it away. Once again, if you're not familiar, and you probably not, the BRICS. It's already been signed, conformed, handshaken, nation shaped up on it, smiled in front of your face, give you an image of it, and it's taking place at the end of this year. Oh yes, 55-1. I can't get enough of saying 55-1. Okay, the strength of that bill will outnumber our bill by $55. Okay, that puts our dollar around 5 cents. Less than that, actually. That's what the extra $5 does. It breaks it down to 4 points. Probably 4.4. For real, that's the Lord's mercy, as they say. Okay, so in that day, you will guard sackcloth upon your loins, and you will have no choice. And we can go into how ugly these Judite women are gonna look without them fake fingernails and without. And I got a quick story for you because I told this earlier. I had to go grab a rental, and the Wadi Yahaba Shemi was shot. I was able to walk away from my accident. Okay, the Wadi, and I had to get the rental, and a woman had the little chub meat on her back that like you trying to make it your butt, but it ain't quite that far down, so it's really your back. Shirley, as the Apostle Ricard would say, you know, and she had these lime green fake nails on. I had to slide my credit card and my credit card and my license to her because she couldn't pick it up. And I was just thinking, ooh, she can't wipe her ass. I mean, honestly, what else am I supposed to think? Okay. They shall limit for the taste, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. And what do we know as those pleasant fields and fruitful vine now? That's just simply, I could put the best way is their convenience. You know, how they, what is the handouts, woe to them to go down to Egypt. You know, everything that's accessible to them that makes them feel comfortable today, you know, that won't be here tomorrow, all right? Upon the land of my people, who you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, shall come up thorns and berries. Yea, upon all the house of joy and the joyous city. Okay? So once again, this is taking place, but we're headed into a deeper version of this, okay? Because, you know, you seen this is speaking to the house of Israel, okay? Where Israel scattered amongst all the nations right now. So what's been before is coming back full-fledged now even more, okay? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahshua said we will be in perilous times, which goes into savage. Okay? So once again, he's gonna make you woman to suffer. All right? And it's happened before. We had the story of the women who had the saw their children and had to eat. Okay? And then the other one, you know, flipped on her shady. This is 1 Timothy 2:11. Let the women learn in silence with all subjection, Now, how difficult is that for a woman to digest? Learn in silence. This is once again 1 Timothy chapter 2 and 11. It says it right there. I don't know what Bible these women be reading from, but they seem to skip around this one point. Let the women learn in silence with all subjection. Okay, all of them do. They go to church for years, and I guess the church don't they need to bring that out every Sunday, huh? But the Reverend Lowdown ain't gonna get paid if he do that now, will he? No, and instead he gotta appoint the woman to be the chief, what is that, the assistant minister or whatever, next in charge, whatever you call this shit, whatever works for the pocketbook. Okay, such a 501c3 thing. But I suffer not a woman to teach. Didn't I just say that? To the point where my cousin got buried a couple years ago, and my aunt went up to teach, and I had to walk about the church. Get some. Let me clear my throat. And they knew it. And I mean, you know, it wasn't nothing to hide about it. I don't believe that. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor usurp authority over a man. Okay? Now, show me where this is going on. I know it's some countries that got it locked down, but I'm over here in spiritual Babylon. Okay? Man, and you definitely, we got too much of that. Look, Kamala Harris, trying to convince Africa countries to take a bag to buy into that, like that ABC lifestyle, Skittle community lifestyle. Come on, man. Once again, I suffer not a woman to teach, this is 12, nor to usurp authority over a man. And what they tell her to do with that bag, take that shit back home and feed the poor of your country and straighten up your shit, because we not taking it, you know, for real. But so these other nations been drinking the Babylon juice, but the Yahweh Shem Yahushai said there's going to be a limit to that cup. Okay, that cup must be filling up, because once again, Africa said, hell no. Nah. And they even told those other so-called European nations trying to join the BRICS that you got to give us back our gold. This to slide that in. So yeah, the temperatures rising. Nukes are about to be flying everywhere. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Bodies gonna be dying. Shit. For real. Man, okay. So back to what I was saying. But to be in silence. All right? Silence to you women. For Abraham was first formed, then Eve. Abraham came first, then Eve. I know it's hard for you liberal women to get that. For all you women that, especially you scientists that said that some chick was yada, 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 the first found, whatever. All of this shit, whatever. When it says the first formed, we're talking about the first with wisdom. I can literally say that. We're talking about the first given the Rakakadish, the spirit of wisdom. Remember, Adam named everything. Okay? All right? Eve was given to him as a possession. All right? And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. So the nation of Yasharalah's downfall started with Eve, not Adam. Okay, he was part of the punishment. That's why once again Yahweh Shai had to bear that cross for forgiveness of our nation. Okay. Now, this is a disclaimer to you women. 15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. Okay, that's one humble position to be in. All right, if they continue in faith, was faith, okay? Being true to the law, statutes, and commandments, being true to his will. Once again, we already read was let the women learn in silence. Okay, so you can't, if you got faith, you can't be out here with your head wrapped, out here teaching, supposed to be teaching. No, that's not faith. Faith is being obedient. Okay. Is she continuing faith and charity? We have women doing it, making garments, donating, whatever they can do. You know what I mean? We're fitting into their place. Okay? And holiness, once again, knowing the order, the Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, the man, the woman. And if you don't have a man, just remaining, once again, in silence, learning, truth and sincerity. Okay? And in sobriety. And in sobriety is very important, because sobriety is not just, oh, she get drunk all the time. No, sobriety is that actual spiritual sobriety, is not switching up on this one day that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, yeah, your man, yeah, he a Hebrew Israelite. Then the next you mad and you back with your mama on the phone talking about Christianity and Jesus Christ love everybody. That's a version of being not sober. Okay, that's drunken off that Babylon juice. All right. Don't be going back and forth from religions and doubting that next week you doubt. That's the soberness, along with physical soberness, but that's soberness, mental soberness. Okay. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua? Okay, so what we seen at that mocha, just that little clip, or that woman sitting there allowing another man to go all the way up her ass because she feels privileged or whatever is going on through her mind. She feels the will to allow him to do that. They're not going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay. But be not deceived, neither fornicator nor idolater, so serving other gods, okay, serving other idols, starting with one version of serving the God is serving yourself, serving all of your flesh needs. That's the form of God, yourself, okay? They're giving into that lust. That's the gods. That's a lowercase God. Okay, so that nor adulterers. All right, there you go. Out in the open. Y'all out having open orgies, man. Out there in Houston. And everywhere else, too. It's all over the world right now. It's kind of right here where I'm in Indianapolis. They somewhere doing that shit. Probably right now as I speak, man. It's just that wicked. All right? Nor effeminate. Now, let's talk about that word effeminate. You men out here, you heard that at the beginning of this video. He said, no. That's my man. That's my jobs, man. Okay, you could tell he meant that. Nah, he did. Go on. And Baba Kashai, I don't want Ratazah. Don't forget, I need to leave the link of that so you can, if you, like I said, if you haven't subscribe to the Akim. But at least watch the video. All right. And it's just, if you're not effeminate, is that dude that doesn't care about the, oh, it's okay, she's okay, we just having fun, we're on vacation, we're in Jamaica, I'm not tripping. Fool, you a fag. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm not even cutting cheese. You gay, okay? And Adawan Ratazah, they don't take that down, but hey, we're not playing with it, bro. You out here letting other men touch your woman and you don't take offense to it? Nah, man, you something, you know what I mean? Because I'm to the point where we gonna keep going in this story, but you'll understand that I'm disconnected. That woman ain't mine. Okay, I get that fully understanding. All right, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. Okay, and that Mocha that Mocha Fest, Houston. If you dive in and you do your investigations, because I'm not leaving any links to that. If you're doing your investigation on the same video I was watching, they have a woman laid out on the table, and this other woman is desiring to use her mouth to please her. Put it like that. So you get where I'm going with this, okay? Look, it says she'll drink at every fountain. Now, I guess not this male fountains, female fountains too. Okay? Come on. This is the sickness that we got to endure. I said it earlier, a lot, okay? A lot. Vexed from day to day with filthiness. All right? Okay? So, if you caught up in this lifestyle, then you're not fit for the first round when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua come back. You fit for them nukes and them high concentrated laser beams. Okay, now we're going back to the book of Sirach 26, and I'm going to 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, back and forth, back and forth. You trying to hold that, man. Okay? He that hath held of her is as though he held a scorpion. Now how can you do that? That's how can you do that? That thing is poisonous, wicked, and ready to go. I'm not that charmer, okay? I'm not that charmer. All right, I can't get down like that. All right, I'm gonna read that one more time just for the sake of. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, back and forth, back and forth. All right, trying to grip it, kind of like I'm imagining almost the rodeo going back to the bull riding. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion, because it's venomous. And look, we living in the day where the love of many has waxed cold. That goes in psychotic. Watch North Carolina elder in the news, and we should all know who I'm talking about. For real, watch it. Every day it's a woman. It's almost equal comparison. The men, women, everybody getting put to death, and they doing it. Both sides is doing it. You got wives killing families. You got men killing families. You got kids killing parents. It's death everywhere. Yahweh Yahushua is not sparing. But anyway, back to the woman though. Yeah, that's what you got to deal with. A drunken woman and a gatter, a bride. What's that? Out all night. Every night, can't come home. Okay? Can't come home. Cause of great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Didn't it say earlier she wipe of her mouth if she's done nothing wrong, nothing to see here? Come on. The scriptures don't lie, man. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Okay, all that fake shit leads to one thing. You can't please this woman. Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua couldn't please this woman when he created her. Does it make sense? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua could not please this whore when he made her. Now she got to go out and do all kind of surgeries, knit, tuck this, tuck that, fake ass. It don't got so bad. You letting your girlfriend try to slap an ass on you like back in the day when she used to fucking burn up your perm. Now they fucking injecting shit in each other's asses and killing each other. It's this deep. Y'all Bashim Yahushua, man. Whew, he got a humor. Okay? He got humor. This is Sirach 25 and 16. And this is my favorite Bible verse by far. I say it all the time. Luke 19 and 27. Those my enemies, who wish I reigneth not over them, bring them hereth and slay them before me. Oh, damn it. Right after that is Sirach, Ecclesiastes 25 and 16. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon. No, come on. I know these celebrities have owned these animals. Well, they've owned the lion before, but the common man ain't trying to dwell with no lion. The common man. And let's go. All right, keep it real. A wild a lion. You're not trying to dwell with that. And a dragon. A dragon you're gonna pass out on sight. The day we gotta face a dragon tearing up in it, you might pass out if you see it on TV and acknowledge that shit's real. Okay? Then to keep house with a wicked woman. Okay, there's no wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. And Eve is the wicked. So our woman, Eve. Let me give you an example. Oprah Winfrey's back in the news, y'all. She now has something to do with the Malibu fires of Hawaii because her property wasn't touched. And she's quick to come in there with her bullshit ass, gimmicky, humanitarian scheme that they not trying to hear no part of because what does she got to do with fucking them? And she's already trying to get in on the property grab. See? All right. House with a wicked woman. Okay? And she ain't even keeping house with no man. She keeping house with another woman. But I just had to, man. Okay? So, hey, how about Shimmy out shy? Yup. And this is the throw a little extra in there. 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and the darkness countenance like sackcloth. And that's just going into no matter how beautiful a woman is, or when her wickedness is exceedingly, you can see it. It's just like the righteousness of a man make him glow. The wickedness of a woman make her look like a witch. Okay? She becomes the witch she is. That's what they're saying. Okay? This is Philippians 3:8. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but less for the excellence of the knowledge of Hamashiach, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, my Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and willingly. Why? Because this world is nothing. It ain't nothing to deal with at all. It's nothing here to see, nothing here to see. We here to do our job, put away the mops when we done, like the janitor. That job sucks, but our job don't, because we doing it for the best payoff, So I done Salakia. Let me just say something else other than that. I mean, it's a hard job to do, not the actual job, but enduring the what goes along with it. It's a pleasure to be doing this part of it for real. On the highways and byways too. This what goes along with the whole package though. All right. And do count them but dung. And hey, dung, boo-boo, poop, shit. Okay? And this is the Apostle Paul, Salakia, the Apostle Paul, that I may win Hamashiach. Who is that? Hamashiach, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So I would love to read this again just for the sake of, yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, my Lord, Adawan, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things. And once again, none of that's relevant, because we all know that it's scheduled to get taken away anyway, and we all know that you're not, nobody, you here today, gone tomorrow, we all on the Lord's time. So, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? This is Matthews 19:12. For there are some eunuchs. A eunuch is a man that is lacking his member. Okay, his penis is lacking it, which were so born from their mom's womb. So you can be born this way, and that's judgment. Okay, you born without your rod, and you a man. That's judgment, obviously. And there are some eunuchs which are made eunuchs for man. Now, the first time I ever even came across the subject of a eunuch was watching King of Thrones, and the Jake was a eunuch, and all through that movie, all they did was just show fucking eat them penises, and it got so bad even South Park joked about it. The little character Butters was supposed to watch King of Thrones and digest and get a strategy from the dragons on there, because they was going into battle with the neighborhood kids. Well, he came back and reported, all I've seen was a whole bunch of little penises flapping back and forth, which is true. That's why I hated this series, for real. I was like, man, what is this soft fucking porn? I hate this shit. I don't watch movies for sex, y'all. I mean, come on, there's such thing as pornos, but I don't watch movies for fucking graphical scenes. I watch it for the actual story and whatever. Okay. But yeah, so that was my first time witnessing that. Let me read that over. This is Matthew 19:12. For there are some eunuchs which were born from their mom womb. Okay. And there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of man. That's surgery today. And we know what that's going in. Transformers, ABCD 3D. Okay. Come on. All right. That's what you're asking for when you sign up for that. All right. Of man. And there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. Okay, and that's what I pray that I'm doing this for. I'm 46 years old. I've heard it all. I've got children. I've done what I need to do, and I'm talking about on this side. I'm just stretching out for a crown out of one Ratazah. That's Lord willing. This is a spiritual eunuch is what I'm really asking the Lord to give me the strength to be, because it's dangerous out here. The love of many is wax cold. Psycho, women, men. Okay, so you with a woman, she been everywhere, done everything. I'm not trying to compete with that bullshit. Okay, so you with a woman, the last dude is this crazy Jack Joe David. I'm not trying to deal with none of that shit. Okay, so I'm at this point, I'm comfortable with sticking with the script, working for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And by the way, he promised us 100-fold for being obedient. That's what I'm doing this for. Okay. Ask Peter. Okay. So I would like to read that part again. And there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. All right. That he that is able to receive it. Once again, Adawan Ratazai, that's the goal that I'm set out for. Let him receive it. Okay? All right? Because we got a job to do right now. Let's chant down Babylon. Spiritual Babylon. Spiritual Sodom. Remember? Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what we're here to do. Tell this place that it's over. So, hey, I don't have a problem with setting an example. For real, especially the conditions I've been given. I'm all right. Now, I gave a preview of this to you guys earlier, and I pray this has been edifying to you, hopeful 144 and 130 of Yasharallah. Okay? This is Isaiah 13, starting at 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, for all of their measures of transgressions and sins, okay? And that's the time we in, bad times. And the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogance the arrogancy, what's that? That pride of their pride to cease. So all of this that we living in right now, Alice Crawley grandchildren, all these women turned up, bucking up, fake as hell, okay, silly as hell, wanting to go to Dubai and cuss out at the rental place and then have to go sit in jail because she can't keep her mouth shut, and she was doing the same thing right over here in spiritual Babylon and didn't get knocked out and beat up. So instead she went over to Dubai and gets fucking arrested. That all that pride, the Lord is ceasing that. Okay. And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Now, what about you? I'm humble, bro. Right along with the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 starting at the House of Great Millstone. We understand we here serving a sentence. We not here for all that mirth. We not here for festivals of orgies and all of that wickedness, okay? And we smart enough to say these hoes can't ride with me. All right? You get it? And it, okay, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. That's why I don't need you hoes. Why? Because I'm doing these lessons. I'm putting this work in for you. How about me? I was shy, and there's a reward at the end. Okay. Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, which is a stone, a precious stone. Okay, similar to what Thanos was coming for, the Infinity Stones. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming for the elect stones. Okay, which is these men that have not bowed the knee to Satan. Okay, and even if we was part of this foolishness, we're not no longer partaking. Okay, it's repentance, and true repentance through action. Okay, faith through showing. Okay, and I'm gonna finish this like this. This is Isaiah. Iron Iverson had a commercial where he was just simply shooting jumpers, and he said that people want to chase this, they want to chase that. They come in the league, they chase after the women as soon as they get in the league. I've been chasing after this jump shot because this jump shot gets me paid, and when I get paid, the women come. So here we go. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. Did it just say 7 men should take hold of one thought, one whore? You know, the bachelor, the bachelorette. Oh, I love you. I never been in more love, but she's going on a date with Timmy today. I got to hold it together. I'm ready to beat Scott's ass. If he says one thing about me crying again in the bathroom, standing and locking myself in the bathroom crying when he knows I'm in love with Jessica more than anybody else here. That shit. Nah, not that simp shit. That's not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's actually out of order. Once again, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. And actually, the bachelor ain't shit either. I want to meet their family. Oh, I love her. I love her too. I love her. Well, if you love them bitches will all be your wife, long as they're not intertangling with somebody else. Which we all know that that's all set up just for adultery and whoredom and everything else that fits in that category. Okay? So one more time, let me get through reading this. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat of our own bread and wear of our own apparel, provide for ourselves. Okay? Only let us be called by thy name. Now, I got 2 points. The first point is called by thy name. Why is that important? Because we have to call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's the only way that we have safety in a fortress. We can't do none of this by ourselves. We can't do a damn thing. We are a worm, Jacob. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. You have nothing but Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And you find out every day through his judgment. Okay? So you women have to go through the order, through the man. You have to call on that man's name that is calling on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Because the rest of these men will either be getting destroyed or destroying you. Okay? They're gonna be your ops. They're not gonna the men that are not of the Lord ain't gonna be here to help you. They're gonna be Book of Eli on your ass. You're gonna be merchants, trade. Okay? Hey, think I'm lying. All right? And now, the second point, let me read that one more time. We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. Now, that also reminds me of a lion. A lion protects a territory, and the women, the lioness, they go out and hunt, and they bring back, and they do it together, and they come back, okay? So there you go. And take away our reproach. And once again, that reproach is have us in protection. How are they going to be protected? Through this man. How is he going to be protected? Through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? So the day is coming where you ain't got to worry about it. Like I said, I named this. These hoes can't ride with me. I don't want no STDs. Okay? I don't want no smoke with these crazy ass bitches, and I'll wait till Yahweh Bashim Yahushua fill my plate. With that, I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.